the cup of his fury. He has had to punish them, and especially after they rejected their Messiah when he was standing right there in their temple. You have drunk the dregs of the cup of trembling and drained it out. There's no one to guide her among all sons she has brought forth, nor is there any who takes her by the hand among all the sons she has brought out. So there's a lot being dealt with here, which is just the nature of biblical prophecy. It's not for those who just want spiritual milk. And this is, these are strong passages. It makes me think, what is the teaching that is going to come from Jesus himself in that future day going to be like? It's not going to be Dr. Seuss, man. It is not going to, it is not going to be simple. We're going to be able to go to Zion. It says multiple places, go up to where his throne is and listen to him speak. What is that going to entail? It's not going to be boring, dude. I can tell you that. Here, this theme of salvation, consisting of righteousness by faith in God's promises, it's being reiterated over and over. It's a message delivered to the world through the nation of Israel, who the nation of Israel themselves refused to believe it. And they were chastened by him. They were scattered throughout all the other nations of the earth for close to 2,000 years until today. We'll be going there in March. This will be the 4th time. The first time we went in 2016, there was half as many people, about 5 million. Now there's over 10 million, and they are streaming in, and it is becoming huge. And if you watch the news, you know they are under constant persecution. But the warning throughout Scripture is take heed from what happened to them. Let us therefore be diligent, the writer of Hebrews says, that we enter God's rest. They didn't. I'm told over and over, Jeff, if you're saved, you better be diligent to enter God's rest, lest anyone fall according to the same example of disobedience that Israel did. That if I know the truth, they didn't know the truth. If I know it and I'm not entering into his rest, how much more guilty am I? The writer of Hebrews develops that refusal for several chapters. But here, having once again spoken of Israel's refusal to believe, they're having to suffer the consequences that God does throughout. He still reaffirms his commitment to his chosen people and the assurance of his future fulfillment of his promises. Verse 21, therefore, please hear this, you afflicted. And again, this is what rabbis and Hebrew scholars over in Israel today are. They cling to passages like this because these promises are still extant to Israel. God says, please hear this. Even though you've drunk not with wine, thus says your Lord, the Lord and your God, who pleads the cause of his people of Israel. See, I have taken out of your hand, this is what is coming. He takes out of their hand a cup of trembling, the dregs of the cup of my fury. You shall no longer drink it, Israel. I will put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to you, lie down that we may walk over you. Listen to the latest comments coming out of the UN these days.